If you're starting from zero, these are the first 3 investments that actually make sense. Okay, if you've been wanting to start investing but everything feels confusing, overwhelmed, or just too out of reach, this video is going to help you breathe a little, because you don't need to do everything at once. You just need to understand where to start and why it makes sense. So today I'm walking you through the 3 investments that actually make sense when you're starting from zero. No pressure, no hype, just clarity. I'm Claudie, and this is Lane to Wealth, where we talk about money in a calm, simple, feminine way. If you're a mom, a stay-at-home wife, working a 9 to 5, or just a woman who's tired of feeling behind, you're in the right place. Let me be honest, when I first got curious about investing, I didn't ask anybody. Not because I didn't want help, but because I didn't want to feel embarrassed. I didn't want to seem like I should have already known this stuff. And that's how most women feel. We feel like everyone else understands money except us. But the truth is, most women were never taught this. We're all learning as adults, and that's okay. So today, I'm going to explain this the way I wish someone explained it to me when I was starting from zero. Before we get into the steps, there's one verse that always keeps me grounded. Wealth gained little by little grows comes from Proverbs 13, verse 11. Little by little, that's all we're doing here. Not rushing, not comparing, and not overwhelming ourselves, just learning slowly. Also, I'm not telling you to invest today. This video is simply so you understand the map before you start walking. Once this feels clear, you'll naturally know when you're ready to take your first step. But we don't want to take too long to take that first step. Okay, let's start with the foundation. If that sounds like a lot, don't worry, this actually is the easiest part. An ETF is basically a basket of companies. So instead of picking individual companies one by one, someone has already done the work and put them together for you. So when you buy one ETF, you're buying tiny pieces of dozens of even hundreds of companies. This is why beginners love ETFs. They're simpler, they're less risky, you don't have to research 50 different stocks. You're not depending on one company to do well. They grow steadily over time. Think of ETFs as the starter home of investing. And when you're starting from zero, steady is your best friend. Here are 2 that beginners often look at. VOO, steady long-term growth, and QQQ, tech-focused growth. You don't need the whole share price. You can put it in whatever amount fits your life. It's not about the amount, it's actually about the habit. So when you're starting from zero, ETFs help you feel like, okay, I understand this, I can actually do this. Next is something called fractional shares. This is where you invest in a portion of a company instead of buying the whole share. So if Amazon is over $100, you don't have to buy the full thing. You can invest your amount. This is perfect for women who want to learn at their own pace. You can add small amounts whenever you want without feeling like you're committing to something huge. You might put $20 into Apple, $15 into Microsoft, or $25 into Tesla. Whatever fits your life. And what I love about fractional shares is that they make investing feel personal. You're investing in companies you actually use, companies you understand. It helps you feel more connected with what you're doing. And it removes that pressure of thinking you have to be ready with a big amount before you even start. So let's start with the third thing. Honestly, this is what builds real wealth. It's called automatic investing. This is simply choosing an amount that gets added into your investments every week or every month automatically. Like paying a bill. You know how we put automatic payments for our credit cards or our light bill? It's the same thing, but guess what? You're growing wealth. So you choose the amount based on your life, not based on what social media says, not based on what someone else does. Automatic investing works because it builds consistency, and consistency builds confidence, and confidence builds wealth. You don't need to watch the market every day, and that's the good thing about it, because we're so busy running our lives and taking care of our kids. You don't need to time anything. You just need to show up for your future self in small ways. And I want you to realize something. You don't become an investor when you finally know everything. You become an investor when you finally understand what's possible. Clarity comes first, confidence comes after, and action comes naturally. You're not behind, you're just beginning, and beginners are allowed to be small. If this helped making investing feel calmer and clearer for you, subscribe and stay close to this lane. I make videos that help real women understand money in a way that feels gentle and doable. We're building quiet wealth here, little by little, with wisdom. Thank you for watching. God bless. Subscribe to this channel. Love you guys. Thank you.